Okay, what we have been doing here is also trying to get the Rasp bars removed today. My father-in-law is helping me. He's back there wiring the fuel pump at the moment and going to put a temporary platform on for a portable tank so we can maybe get this fired up yet this weekend. But I started on the Rasp bars. He was going to remove them. These bolts are so wore we can't get the sockets on. Should never let them get this wore. I'm thinking these could be, I've cut two off. I'm thinking these could be original to the combine, because on one of them I have found on the back side some red overspray. There's also, see if I can turn it here, two Ashermans. These are really heavy and bolted from the back side. To me, this is a no-no because they're a mixed set. Luckily, it's 180 degrees opposite of each other, so there probably was somewhat of some balancing, we hope. But these small ones down in the valley, if you will, are designed to keep ears of corn from going straight through. You'd have a bar here, so that keeps that. They never have any wear. You can see the heads of the bolts still have the little lines on them for their grade. So we're in there, and I'm having to cut them with a torch. So my father-in-law switched me position, and he's going to work on the fuel system. So we appreciate that. Try to get moving along on this combine and get you guys some more interesting footage. Okay, we have 6 of the Rasp bars removed. This is the one where we found the red paint, which I find that kind of interesting. So either it's low-houred or they just never change the bars. I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. I am amazed at the balance so far. Right now we have the Asherman, 2 Asherman bars left in, because we're going to have to go in from the back side with a long extension and hopefully turn those out. There's 4 of them in each bar, 8 bars total. Here's the other Asherman bar. You can see the bolts come through there. But when you turn this, it doesn't revolve back, it just stops. So that is how you static balancing. I guess that's the term I've always been told. So that's kind of impressive to me, because you have an Asherman bar right there, one down there, and it's not going back and forth until it finds its bottomed out place. So that's a good sign that they did keep it in balance. I was really worried we would find some major problems in here after we get the bars out because of being so unbalanced. And then again, if you do corn and beans, which I think this did, because there's corn cobs down there, I don't know about wheat, you never really get above 600, 700 RPM on the cylinder. Of course, if you go to wheat, you go to 1,000. When we did grass seed, we built a special sprocket and actually get it 1200, 1300 when we did clover seed. That's a whole nother story in another video. Okay, back to the cylinder. With all the delays of the day, I did a lot of off-camera work removing the last 2 Asherman bars. I had to use all my extensions and a 45 on the outer bolts to reach through the cylinder and turn the bolts off of the back side of the Asherman bars. You can see they even hit a rock at some point. It's quite a deflection there. So, cylinder bars are all removed. We'll work on a correct match set. So, we're slowly starting on the thrashing system. I may have to remove the cylinder, or I'm sorry, not the cylinder, the concave below the cylinder, because I cannot, for the life of me, get this cookie pan out. The seed pan underneath, it is stuck in there pretty good. And we're going to have to have a new one of those. So, shaker shoe assembly there has got to be repaired. But we're on our way. We have the cylinder's bars removed, and we're going to now look at the cookie pan and start to figure out, that's what I call it, start to figure out how we're going to fix that. One of the main things that we have to fix on the grain threshing mechanisms, amongst many other things.